Have you ever considered the transformative power of being alone? In a world brimming with distractions, constant connectivity, and noise, solitude often gets a bad reputation. But let me tell you something, being alone is not a weakness, it is a strength. It is a secret weapon, a sanctuary for self-discovery, and a source of empowerment. I think of the greatest minds in history, visionaries, innovators, and artists. They all shared something in common: they embraced solitude. Why? Because solitude isn't about loneliness, it's about creating space for clarity, creativity, and growth. When you're alone, you are not avoiding the world, you're meeting yourself. In those quiet moments, you become your truest companion, your toughest critic, and your greatest motivator. Alone, you find the courage to dream bigger, dive deeper, and soar higher. Let's take a moment to celebrate the power of being alone and uncover the life-changing benefits it can bring. Spending time alone offers an unparalleled opportunity for self-reflection and awareness, which are essential for personal growth and fulfillment. In our fast-paced lives, we often find ourselves swept up in external obligations, constantly interacting with others, or consumed by technology. This can leave little room to connect with our inner selves. When you carve out moments of solitude, you create a space to pause, reflect, and understand your thoughts, feelings, and actions more deeply. It's in these quiet moments that you can ask yourself the big questions: who am I? What do I want? Am I living authentically? Through this process, you begin to identify patterns in your behavior and recognize what drives you, what challenges you, and what truly brings you joy. It allows you to confront your fears, acknowledge your strengths, and work on your weaknesses. This honest self-assessment leads to a stronger sense of self-awareness, which is the foundation of personal growth. In solitude, you can step away from the influence of others' opinions and societal expectations. You have the freedom to explore your own values and beliefs without external judgment or pressure. This is incredibly liberating because it empowers you to make decisions based on your authentic self rather than trying to conform to the expectations of others. Moreover, self-reflection during alone time can help you process past experiences and gain insights that you may have missed in the moment. It provides clarity and perspective, enabling you to learn from your mistakes and celebrate your achievements. Over time, this practice builds emotional intelligence, resilience, and a deeper connection to your true self. Ultimately, the act of being alone and reflecting is not about isolation, it's about reconnection with yourself. It's a practice of self-care that nurtures your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, preparing you to engage with the world more confidently and authentically. Being alone has a unique way of enhancing creativity, opening a gateway to inspiration and innovative thinking. In the constant hustle and bustle of daily life, surrounded by endless notifications, conversations, and external demands, our minds often get stuck in reactive modes. These external influences can drown out our original thoughts, leaving little room for imagination or the emergence of new ideas. Solitude, however, creates an environment free from these distractions, allowing your mind to roam freely and make connections it otherwise might miss. When you are alone, you are no longer preoccupied with the need to respond to others, adhere to social norms, or fulfill immediate obligations. Your brain enters a state of relaxed focus, often referred to as diffuse thinking. This is where the magic of creativity thrives. Ideas flow naturally, and problems that seemed insurmountable start to unravel as your subconscious mind begins to piece things together. If I think about the moments when your best ideas have struck you, it's often during times of solitude, like when you're showering, walking, or lying in bed at night. That's no coincidence. These solitary moments free your mind from external noise and allow it to work on deeper, more imaginative levels. Solitude also encourages experimentation and playfulness in thought. Without the fear of judgment or interruption, you feel freer to explore unconventional ideas and take mental risks. This is especially important in artistic, academic, or entrepreneurial pursuits, where creativity is often the difference between mediocrity and brilliance. It's in these quiet, uninterrupted spaces that writers craft their stories, inventors conceptualize groundbreaking products, and visionaries dream up new possibilities. Furthermore, being alone doesn't just inspire creativity in the moment, it also helps you recharge your creative energy. Constant interaction with others can be mentally taxing, leaving you feeling drained and uninspired. Solitude allows you to reset, clearing your mental clutter and reigniting your passion for creative endeavors. It's like a breath of fresh air for your mind, enabling you to return to your work or relationships with renewed vigor and perspective. Ultimately, solitude is not about shutting the world out, it's about turning inward and giving your mind the freedom to explore its vast, untapped potential. It's a sacred space where creativity flourishes, ideas are born, and the seeds of innovation are planted. In a world that often demands constant engagement, embracing alone time can be one of the most powerful tools for cultivating originality and bringing your unique visions to life. Being alone offers a profound opportunity for mental clarity, something that can feel increasingly elusive in our fast-paced, highly connected world. Our daily lives are filled with countless distractions, notifications, conversations, responsibilities that can scatter our focus and create mental chaos. In this constant flurry of activity, it becomes challenging to prioritize what truly matters, leaving us overwhelmed and stuck in a reactive state of mind. Solitude, however, serves as an antidote to this noise. It creates a quiet space where the mind can settle, recalibrate, and process thoughts with a sense of calm and intention. When you step away from external distractions, your brain has the chance to declutter. Thoughts that might have been buried under the weight of constant activity begin to surface, and you can address them without interruption. This process not only clears mental fog, but also allows you to organize your priorities more effectively. It's like cleaning out a messy room. Once everything is in order, you can see clearly and think more efficiently. Moreover, solitude encourages you to slow down and be present with your thoughts. This presence fosters a deeper understanding of your feelings and challenges, making it easier to untangle complex emotions or dilemmas. When you're alone, you have the luxury of time to examine problems from multiple angles, often leading to insights and solutions that might not have been apparent in a busier environment. Solitude also enhances your ability to focus. Without external inputs vying for your attention, you can channel your mental energy into a single task or idea. This heightened focus not only improves productivity, but also promotes a sense of accomplishment and mental peace. Whether you're solving a difficult problem, planning your future, or simply reflecting on your day, the uninterrupted attention you can give to these activities in solitude is invaluable. Additionally, mental clarity gained from solitude can help you reconnect with your core values and long-term goals. It's easy to get caught up in the momentum of everyday life, losing sight of what truly matters to you. Alone time provides a chance to step back, evaluate your path, and ensure that your actions align with your intentions. This clarity empowers you to make choices that are more deliberate, thoughtful, and aligned with your authentic self. Ultimately, solitude is not about isolation, it's about creating a space where your mind can breathe, recalibrate, and thrive. It's in these moments of quiet that you gain perspective, recharge your mental energy, and find the clarity needed to navigate life's complexities with confidence and purpose. Spending time alone fosters emotional independence, an essential quality for leading a fulfilling and resilient life. In a world where social interactions and connections are often prioritized, many people develop an over-reliance on others for validation, comfort, and happiness. While relationships are undoubtedly important, placing all your emotional well-being in the hands of others can leave you vulnerable. Solitude provides a unique opportunity to build a stronger relationship with yourself, allowing you to cultivate self-reliance and emotional stability. When you're alone, you have the chance to truly understand your emotions without external influences. Often when surrounded by others, it's easy to adopt their moods, opinions, or reactions, sometimes at the expense of your own feelings. Solitude allows you to sit with your emotions, process them fully, and discern what they mean for you personally. This self-awareness is the foundation of emotional independence, because it helps you take ownership of your feelings instead of attributing them solely to external circumstances or people. In the quiet of alone time, you learn how to comfort yourself during moments of sadness, uncertainty, or stress. Instead of turning outward for distraction or reassurance, you develop internal mechanisms to cope with challenges. This might involve journaling, meditating, or simply reflecting on the situation at hand. Over time, this practice strengthens your emotional resilience, giving you the tools to navigate life's ups and downs with greater confidence and self-assurance. Being alone also helps you detach from the need for constant validation. In the absence of others' opinions or praise, you begin to find satisfaction and pride in your own accomplishments. You realize that your worth is not determined by how others perceive you, but by how you perceive yourself. This shift in perspective is incredibly empowering, as it frees you from the pressure of trying to please everyone and allows you to focus on living authentically. Additionally, solitude teaches you that your happiness is ultimately your own responsibility. While meaningful relationships can enhance your life, they are not the sole source of joy. Learning to find fulfillment in your own company, whether through pursuing hobbies, exploring interests, or simply enjoying quiet moments, ensures that your happiness is not contingent on others' presence or approval. Emotional independence gained through solitude doesn't mean you withdraw from relationships, rather, it strengthens them. When you're emotionally self-sufficient, you bring a more grounded and authentic version of yourself into your interactions with others. You are less likely to rely on them to complete you, which leads to healthier, more balanced connections. Ultimately, solitude helps you cultivate an inner strength that no one can take away. It's a reminder that while relationships enrich our lives, our emotional foundation is built within ourselves. By spending time alone, you develop the tools and mindset to thrive both independently and in connection with others, making solitude an invaluable part of emotional growth. Spending time alone can deepen your relationships by improving your understanding of yourself and others. While this might seem counterintuitive, solitude actually strengthens your connections with the people around you. In the rush of daily interactions, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs, values, and emotions, which are essential for forming meaningful and balanced relationships. Solitude provides the space to reflect on these aspects of yourself, helping you approach your relationships with clarity, authenticity, and a stronger sense of self-awareness. When you're alone, you have the opportunity to evaluate your relationships objectively. You can think about what is working, what might need adjustment, and whether certain connections align with your values and goals. This time for reflection allows you to recognize patterns in how you interact with others, such as recurring conflicts or behaviors that either strengthen or weaken your bonds. By identifying these dynamics, you become more intentional about the way you approach your relationships, fostering healthier and more fulfilling connections. Solitude also helps you better understand your boundaries and emotional needs. Often, when surrounded by others, it's easy to lose yourself in the demands or expectations of those around you. Alone time gives you the chance to reconnect with your inner self and consider what you truly need from your relationships. Whether it's more communication, mutual respect, or shared interests, understanding these needs enables you to articulate them more effectively and advocate for yourself within your relationships. Additionally, spending time alone allows you to develop greater empathy and patience. When you take a step back from constant social engagement, you gain a fresh perspective on others' behaviors and emotions. Solitude creates the mental space to reflect on their viewpoints, helping you approach conflicts or misunderstandings with more compassion and understanding. This not only strengthens your existing relationships, but also makes you a better communicator and listener. Another way solitude enhances relationships is by reducing the risk of codependency. When you're comfortable being alone, you're less likely to rely excessively on others for your sense of happiness or self-worth. This emotional independence allows you to contribute to your relationships as a whole and balanced individual, rather than expecting someone else to fill gaps in your self-esteem or identity. It leads to partnerships and friendships that are rooted in mutual respect, rather than unhealthy dependence. Spending time alone also helps you appreciate the value of your relationships more deeply. When you step away from constant interaction, you gain a greater sense of gratitude for the connections in your life. You start to recognize the importance of quality over quantity, focusing on nurturing meaningful relationships rather than maintaining superficial ones. This newfound appreciation often inspires you to invest more effort into strengthening these bonds. Moreover, solitude recharges your emotional energy, making you more present and engaged when you're with others. Socializing, while fulfilling, can sometimes be draining, especially if you're constantly giving your attention to others without taking time for yourself. Alone time acts as a reset button, allowing you to return to your relationships with a clearer mind and a more open heart. Ultimately, solitude doesn't create distance from others, it builds a stronger foundation for connection. By understanding yourself more deeply and cultivating emotional independence, you enhance your ability to engage with others in a genuine, thoughtful, and balanced way. Alone time isn't just about personal growth, it's a gift you give to your relationships, enriching them with the depth, clarity, and authenticity that come from knowing and honoring yourself. Spending time alone can significantly increase your productivity by providing an environment free from the distractions and interruptions that often come with constant social interaction or digital connectivity. In our daily lives, it's common to juggle multiple responsibilities while responding to countless emails, messages, and conversations. While collaboration and communication are important, they can sometimes scatter your focus and make it challenging to complete tasks efficiently. Solitude offers a sanctuary where you can concentrate deeply and accomplish more in less time. When you are alone, you have complete control over your environment. There's no need to accommodate others' needs, adjust to their schedules, or respond to their questions. This uninterrupted time allows you to focus entirely on the task at hand, whether it's completing a work project, studying for an exam, or pursuing a personal goal. Without external distractions pulling your attention in different directions, you can channel your mental energy into deep work, which is crucial for solving complex problems or producing high-quality results. Solitude also enables you to work at your own pace. In group settings, productivity can sometimes be hindered by differing speeds or priorities among team members. Alone, you have the freedom to structure your workflow in a way that suits you best, whether that means taking your time to perfect a task or moving quickly through a to-do list. This autonomy not only boosts efficiency, but also fosters a sense of accomplishment and ownership over your work. Moreover, being alone encourages self-discipline and accountability. When there's no one else around to monitor your progress, you learn to rely on your internal motivation to stay on track. This practice strengthens your ability to set goals, manage your time, and maintain focus, all of which are essential skills for achieving success in both personal and professional endeavors. Over time, this self-reliance becomes a habit, making it easier to tackle challenges independently. In addition to increasing efficiency, solitude can spark creative productivity. When you're not distracted by the noise of others' opinions or ideas, you have the mental space to think outside the box and approach tasks from a fresh perspective. Many breakthroughs in art, science, and business have occurred in moments of solitude when individuals were free to explore their thoughts without interference. Whether brainstorming new ideas or refining existing ones, alone time fosters the kind of creativity that leads to innovation and growth. Another benefit of working alone is the ability to eliminate unnecessary distractions and streamline your focus. Social interactions, even when positive, often lead to interruptions that break your concentration and make it harder to return to a state of flow. Solitude minimizes these disruptions, allowing you to enter a focused mindset where tasks seem to flow naturally and effortlessly. This deep focus not only boosts productivity but also enhances the quality of your work. Furthermore, being alone can help you prioritize effectively. In the quiet of solitude, you can step back and evaluate what truly needs to be done, rather than simply reacting to the demands of others. This clarity helps you allocate your time and energy more wisely, ensuring that you focus on tasks that align with your goals and deliver meaningful results. Ultimately, solitude is not about cutting yourself off from collaboration or teamwork, but about creating a balance that allows you to maximize your potential. It's a reminder that sometimes the most productive and impactful work happens in moments of quiet focus, away from the noise of the outside world. By embracing alone time, you give yourself the gift of undivided attention, which is one of the most powerful tools for achieving your ambitions and realizing your full potential. Spending time alone often leads to profound spiritual growth, offering a pathway to inner peace, self-awareness, and a deeper connection to the world around you. In our busy lives, where we are constantly surrounded by people, devices, and endless to-do lists, it can be difficult to hear the quiet voice within that guides us toward meaning and purpose. Solitude creates the sacred space necessary to explore this inner world, providing an opportunity to reflect on life's larger questions, connect with your spiritual beliefs, and find a sense of alignment between your inner and outer life. When you spend time alone, you step away from the distractions and obligations of daily life, creating a stillness that allows you to turn inward. In this quiet state, you can examine your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without the influence of others. This introspection is a cornerstone of spiritual growth because it helps you uncover what truly matters to you, what you believe in, and how you wish to live. It's an opportunity to reflect on your values, your purpose, and the ways in which you can contribute to the world. Solitude also provides a chance to reconnect with nature and the universe. Away from the constant noise of modern life, you can experience the awe and wonder of the natural world, from the vastness of a star-filled sky to the simplicity of a blooming flower. These moments of quiet observation often inspire a sense of humility and gratitude, reminding you of your place in the larger tapestry of existence. This connection to something greater than yourself can be deeply grounding and spiritually enriching, offering a perspective that transcends the trivial stresses of everyday life. For many, solitude is a time for practices like meditation, prayer, or mindfulness, which are powerful tools for spiritual exploration. These practices thrive in quiet settings where you can focus entirely on the present moment and your inner experience. Through meditation or prayer, you can quiet the mental chatter that often dominates your thoughts, creating space for clarity, insight, and a sense of oneness with the world. These moments of stillness can be transformative, offering a renewed sense of purpose, peace, and alignment with your spiritual beliefs. Being alone also allows you to process emotions and experiences that may be blocking your spiritual growth. In the presence of others, it's easy to push aside feelings of pain, guilt, or confusion to maintain appearances or avoid conflict. However, solitude gives you the courage to confront these emotions, understand their origins, and work through them at your own pace. This process of emotional healing is deeply intertwined with spiritual growth, as it clears the path for greater self-awareness and a more authentic connection to yourself and others. Moreover, solitude encourages you to let go of external validation and focus on your inner truth. In a world where social media and societal expectations often dictate how we measure success or happiness, it can be challenging to stay true to your own values and beliefs. Time alone allows you to strip away these external pressures and reconnect with your authentic self, helping you live in alignment with your spiritual principles. Solitude also fosters a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. When you step away from the busyness of life and simply exist in the quiet, you begin to notice the beauty in small, everyday things: a gentle breeze, the warmth of the sun, or the sound of birdsong. These moments of mindfulness deepen your connection to the world and cultivate a sense of gratitude that is at the heart of many spiritual traditions. Ultimately, solitude is not about isolation, it's about communion with yourself, with the natural world, and with the deeper truths that guide your life. It's a time to reflect, heal, and grow, creating a foundation for greater inner peace and a more meaningful existence. By embracing alone time, you open the door to profound spiritual insights and a sense of harmony that enriches every aspect of your life. Being alone can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth, providing the space needed to reflect, evaluate, and transform aspects of yourself that may otherwise remain dormant or unexamined. In the company of others, it's easy to get caught up in the expectations and demands of social life, often suppressing your own desires, feelings, or ambitions to fit into a particular mold. Solitude, however, offers the opportunity to reconnect with your authentic self, free from external pressures, and it serves as a fertile ground for self-discovery and development. When you are alone, you have the time to delve into your thoughts and emotions with honesty and vulnerability. There's no need to put on a facade or filter your feelings for the sake of others. This authenticity can lead to a deeper understanding of who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, fears, desires, and values. Through introspection, you begin to uncover patterns in your behavior, uncovering both the areas in which you thrive and those where you may need to grow. This clarity is the foundation of personal growth because without self-awareness, it's difficult to make meaningful change. Solitude also creates a space for you to confront difficult truths about yourself. In the quiet of alone time, you might find yourself grappling with past mistakes, unhealed wounds, or unaddressed fears. While these moments can feel uncomfortable, they are also deeply transformative. Rather than avoiding or distracting yourself from these uncomfortable truths, solitude allows you to face them directly, process them, and learn from them. In doing so, you begin to heal and evolve, shedding old patterns that no longer serve you and making room for new, healthier ways of being. Another critical aspect of personal growth that solitude nurtures is the opportunity for goal setting and self-improvement. Away from the noise and distractions of daily life, you can clearly assess where you are in your journey and where you want to go. What do you want to achieve in the next week, month, or year? What changes do you want to make in your life? Solitude provides a time to set clear intentions and develop a plan of action without external influences clouding your vision. This focused self-reflection allows you to create goals that are aligned with your true desires rather than those imposed by society or others. In the absence of external validation, solitude also helps you build internal motivation. When you spend time alone working toward your goals, you learn to rely on your own willpower and discipline. This self-reliance is crucial for personal growth because it means that you are no longer dependent on others for encouragement or approval. You develop the strength to pursue your ambitions on your own terms, cultivating resilience and determination in the face of challenges. Additionally, being alone helps you practice self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you're constantly measuring yourself against the expectations of others or comparing your progress to those around you. Alone time offers the opportunity to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, recognizing that growth is a gradual process that takes time. By practicing self-compassion, you allow yourself to be imperfect and embrace the journey of personal development without judgment or harsh criticism. Solitude also provides an environment where you can explore new interests and hobbies. Without the distractions of social commitments, you can engage in activities that nurture your growth, whether that's reading, journaling, learning a new skill, or simply taking time for quiet reflection. These activities not only contribute to your personal development but also bring you closer to your true passions and talents, which are essential for living a fulfilling life. Spending time alone allows you to cultivate a sense of peace and contentment within yourself. By connecting with your inner world and letting go of the constant need for external validation, you develop a sense of self-sufficiency and inner fulfillment. This peace is foundational for personal growth because it provides a stable, unshakable base from which to pursue your goals, face challenges, and embrace new opportunities without being overwhelmed by fear or insecurity. Ultimately, solitude offers a powerful opportunity for personal growth by giving you the space to reflect, heal, and evolve. By embracing moments of alone time, you invest in your own development, fostering a deeper connection to yourself, your goals, and your potential. Through solitude, you create the conditions for continuous growth, transforming into the best version of yourself, free from the constraints of external expectations and influences. Spending time alone is often regarded as a powerful practice for enhancing mental well-being, offering a space for relaxation, reflection, and emotional restoration. In a world full of constant noise and overstimulation, where the demands of work, relationships, and social obligations can feel overwhelming, alone time becomes a vital tool for mental health. Being by yourself provides an opportunity to step back, recalibrate, and take a break from the external pressures that can drain your energy and cause stress. In solitude, you can give yourself permission to relax and recharge. Many people, whether consciously or unconsciously, spend their days in a state of perpetual motion, constantly shifting between tasks, responding to others, or managing various responsibilities. This constant busyness can lead to mental fatigue and burnout, leaving little room for inner peace. Alone time allows you to detach from this cycle, offering a moment of respite where your mind can rest and recover. Without the constant demands for your attention, you can regain mental clarity and energy, which are essential for long-term well-being. Moreover, solitude enables you to gain perspective on your thoughts and emotions. When surrounded by people or distractions, it can be easy to lose sight of your own feelings or react impulsively without understanding the root cause. Being alone allows you to sit with your emotions and thoughts, giving you the time to reflect on why you feel the way you do. This deeper understanding of your mental state helps you process emotions more effectively and manage stress in healthier ways. Whether you need to work through anxiety, frustration, or sadness, solitude provides a safe space for emotional clarity and healing. Taking time for yourself also promotes mindfulness, a key component of mental well-being. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware in the moment without judgment. In solitude, you have the opportunity to engage in mindfulness exercises, such as deep breathing, meditation, or simply observing your surroundings. These practices help calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and increase emotional resilience. When you spend time alone, you can immerse yourself in the present moment, letting go of past regrets or future worries. This sense of presence is incredibly soothing and can lead to a more balanced and peaceful state of mind. In addition to emotional clarity, being alone helps you cultivate self-compassion and self-acceptance. When you're constantly interacting with others, it's easy to compare yourself to them, whether consciously or subconsciously. Solitude removes this external comparison, giving you the space to focus on your own journey. By spending time with yourself, you develop a greater sense of self-worth, recognizing your value independent of others' opinions. This self-compassionate approach helps alleviate feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt, fostering a more positive and nurturing relationship with yourself. Furthermore, solitude can serve as an opportunity to gain emotional independence. In our socialized world, it's common to seek comfort and validation from others when we feel anxious or upset. While these connections are important, constantly relying on others for emotional support can create a sense of dependency, which can leave you vulnerable to external influences. When you spend time alone, you learn to self-soothe, build inner strength, and develop emotional resilience. This autonomy not only improves your mental well-being but also strengthens your ability to navigate life's challenges without needing others to constantly prop you up. Alone time also provides space for creative thinking and problem-solving. When you're not distracted by external demands, your mind is free to wander and explore new ideas. Creativity often thrives in solitude, as it gives you the chance to think deeply, make connections, and approach problems from new angles. Whether you're an artist, a writer, a scientist, or someone looking for personal solutions, solitude allows your mind to work freely, enhancing your ability to generate innovative ideas and solutions. Additionally, solitude can help reduce stress and improve your overall mental health. When you are constantly engaged with others or surrounded by noise, your mind is in a state of perpetual activity. Solitude provides a break from this constant mental stimulation, allowing your brain to process information at its own pace. This mental downtime is crucial for reducing stress and maintaining a healthy mind. It lowers cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, and promotes feelings of calm and relaxation. Finally, being alone can enhance your overall sense of mental balance and stability. In solitude, you are better able to connect with your own needs, desires, and limits. Without the external pressures of meeting others' expectations or adjusting to social dynamics, you have the freedom to define what feels right for you. This self-awareness is essential for maintaining mental balance, as it enables you to set boundaries, prioritize self-care, and make decisions that align with your well-being. In essence, solitude is a crucial tool for mental health. It allows you to restore your emotional energy, understand your thoughts and feelings, and foster a sense of calm and clarity. By embracing moments of alone time, you give yourself the gift of self-awareness, relaxation, and the opportunity to strengthen your mental resilience. In a world that often emphasizes busyness and constant connection, solitude is a powerful practice that nurtures your mind and well-being.